Yeah, so I got questions, and they just randomly like their thoughts that came up, and I was just like, good. Let me ask some people and see if they could tell me their opinion and give me some help. So one is a comparison. I guess it's the main one we'll deal with and do something else with the other. So do you just fall in love, like you find somebody and it's like all this hoorah, hoopla, whatever? Like, is it just the fairy tale movie that happens? Or is it you find somebody that you like, that interests you, and then you work hard to maintain a relationship, a situation with them? Like, you guys um, have some things that are in common, and ultimately you focus on the happy moments and the happy points that you guys create together. And when there's rough patches and rough times, um, you find a way to get through them. And when there are not too many ecstatic moments or too many low moments, you're just kind of existing, coexisting. Like what is it? What is your true reality in this thing we call relationships? Because I just I just want to have a dialogue about relationships. I hear so many people like, they have all these high expectations that everything just has to be so perfect, and um it's ultimately like you want a robot, and when things don't go your way, it's like it's over, and you jump in and out. You have some people who only date once every blue moon. You have some people who jump in and out of relationships. You have people who are like monkey bar dating, where they're in multiple situationships and they're going into a new one while not fully out of the old one. It's just all these different aspects that are happening, and I just want to know, like, what is your experience? Like, can we have this dialogue and conversation? Because I feel that there's so many ways you can look at it. And not to say that one is better than the other, or that a relationship has to look a certain way. But then there's always, different people having different experiences, and trying to project the same experiences on other situations. So just like I just talked about, like the monkey bar situation, or you'll have guys, I notice a lot of the time guys will have multiple uh females in situations, and this is not a all or nothing. While as a lot of females, they just try to focus on one particular person and want all these different aspects and attributes from one person. And when they're not being fulfilled the way that they think that they should, it's it's like it's the devastating, like, I can never date, I never have anybody, or I never, they just go on this rampage. Um, Whereas, some people believe like you find that person who gives you 80% of whatever it is that you want and you desire. And then the other 20%, you find that in your friends. And this is why you have other relationships that are more platonic relationships that suffice in those areas that you're lacking. And then you have poly situations. Um, and of course, that's probably like a whole topic all by itself. But I feel like so many people, when they think of poly situations, they go so negative and like, oh no, it's so bad. But then they turn around and they talk about they sneaky links, and the other girl, and boyfriend number two, and whatever else. And it's just like that's still similar context. And a lot of people in poly relationships tell you that they don't have to be having sex with um all of them, right? They could be dating a whole bunch of people, and whether they want to or not have sex with however many people, that's their business. But most of the time when you talk about a poly relationship, people are just assuming that everybody is having sex with everybody. But anyway, I digress, you guys. I just want to know, what what does your relationship look like? What do you see what do you see or think about when we talk about the concepts of dating and relationships? Let me know. Drop something down in the comments below. Help me out. Thanks.